Turn to three big updates surrounding COVID-19 vaccinations. The CDC says nearly 53 million people nationwide have received their first dose, and more than 14 million are fully vaccinated. The latest data for Georgia shows more than 1.4 million doses have gone into arms. And 2 months after making the announcement, the state has launched a new tool to track the distribution of vaccines. The new vaccine dashboard shows how well the state is doing. Georgia is now averaging between 48,000 and 51,000 doses given on the average weekday. And it breaks down the numbers by county. Right now, Fulton, DeKalb, and Cobb have administered the most vaccines based on population. The dashboard also tracks distribution based on race and ethnicity. Of the vaccines administered, 660,000 vaccine recipients are white, 162,000 are black, and the totals continue to shrink, 37,000 for Asian people and just over 14,000 for Hispanics. Atlanta City Council passing a resolution urging the state to expand its criteria for the current phase of the vaccine rollout, but statewide changes are not expected to come quickly. Liza Lucas has more now on these developments from the newsroom. Liza.
Yes, Sheba, this resolution is really symbolic in nature. No direct action expected here, but the City Council is basically using the resolution to ask the state to expand access to the vaccine for those who are currently eligible to more essential workers. Now, Councilmember Antonio Brown told 11 Alive that he has heard from hundreds of people throughout the vaccine process, and he just wants Atlantans to know their voice has been heard.
It's important to show that we're actually engaging the governor in conversations to advocate on the behalf of these residents, and he has been receptive to that communication.
So the council basically passed this resolution unanimously, and what it entails is asking the state to expand vaccine eligibility to more essential workers as defined by the CDC, those in childcare, education, public transit, grocery stores, manufacturing, food and agriculture, as well as those working in corrections and those working at the U.S. Postal Service. So 11 Alive reached out to Governor Kemp regarding this, and he said he's going to hold off on commenting for the time being until he has heard directly from City Council. But previously, he has made it clear that the state is just not at the point in terms of supply that they are able to expand eligibility for the vaccine. Yesterday, he also referenced that information from the federal government has been limited as to when we could see an increase in supply.
All right, Liza, thank you. Happening today, Governor Brian Kemp, speaking of him, he'll visit the mass vaccination site at the Georgia International Convention Center in College Park. This is right outside the airport. He'll tour the facility to see their process of administering the vaccine, and we'll have a crew there bring you live coverage on the 11 Alive News app.